You deadbeats. Where you deadbeats at? I have something funny. See if I can find that Dr. Phil video. I think, Kaiser, you'll like this one.
Why won't your
Mm. I want Baker, good to hear. I actually want Kaiser here to watch this Dr. Phil video. But you'll find this hilarious. I'll play it for you, Baker. I'll play it for you. The Dr. Phil video I saw on Facebook before I start. Alright, let me log in. Moin face. Let's see. Fuck's sake, man. These bellends really want me to log in. I'll find this on YouTube. AW2NG plus leaks. Dude, I have not searched AW2 since you said that. I have not typed AW2 since you told me that. Doctor. Kaiser would love this, but you'll love this too. Alright, let's see. Watch this video.
Wix is your platform to perform on.
Is this the same one? Let me see. Oh, yep, it is the guy.
trying to find out?
Sorry. When I know a video is gonna be funny, I start laughing. Alright. Mackenzie, what up, Toshi, man? What up, Toshi? What up, Toshi? What up, Toshi? So by the time this starts playing, Kaiser gets in here. You know this is something Kaiser will love. Now I'm done with Wake 2. Playing K-Chain Echo's really good JRPG, but there's a mechanic in that does not work well. Ramsey, okay. I've heard so many good things about Chain Echoes, but I told myself I'll play Sea of Stars next. I'll probably get this Chain Echo at some point.
I'm trying to find out, you're coming from the future, what is a message that's new?
Artificial intelligence.
There's nothing novel about artificial intelligence. You know about artificial intelligence because of what you've seen, read, and heard. You know, here are your cyborg predictions and beliefs.
He says that he's a cyborg from the future. This isn't the best context for this. That introduction is no good. Let me just find the introduction video. That's not the one. Wait. You see? Mackenzie don't lie. Not a lie is uttered from these lips. He thinks he's an android. Yes. Black Cyborg. Let me just see if there was the intro video. Yeah, like you guys need to be braced for this. I can't dump you in the middle of the interview.
I'm out to come here.
Because we wish to spread our message.
And give me the principal tenets of your message.
Okay, yeah, so he claims he's a cyborg from the 2050. Let me just find... Sister's hot. Sorry, I just read this title. Baker, mother of man who claims he's a cyborg, says it's time for him to move out. I'll stop laughing. I'll just play the video. I'll play this video. Okay. Sorry. I know, you can't see. No, I was just reading the title. I was just reading the title. Sorry. Of one of the videos.
Why did you take time out to come here?
Because we wish to spread our message.
And give me the principal tenets of your message.
We are a collective conscious and a cyborg sent from the year 2050, sent from a higher civilization to warn people of the incoming apocalypse.
How will it end?
With environmental disaster, technological singularity, disease, and famine.
And will you fall victim to that demise at the same time, the collective you?
Our body will, the Orin, real Orin body will, but the collective will stay alive.
And the collective will exist in what plane? I mean, will the planet still be here?
The planet will be destroyed.
Okay. Will you be mechanized by then?
We are already mechanized.
But you're not mechanized now.
We are. There is a brain implant,
Gio,
which is how we
this is a black dude. This is a black dude on Dr. Phil who thinks he's a cyborg from the year 2050. Listen, I'm playing Starfield. Starfield's in the... I'll play now, but I just started, so I was playing a funny video.
Why did you take time out to come here?
because we wish to spread our message.
And give me the principal tenets of your message.
We are a collective conscious and a cyborg sent from the year 2050, sent from a higher civilization to warn people of the incoming apocalypse.
How will it end?
With environmental disaster, technological singularity, disease, and famine.
And will you fall victim to that demise
Wait till they ask him about his job.
at the same time, the collective you?
Our body will, the Orin, real Orin body will, but the collective will stay alive.
And the collective will exist
I could do
in
this.
what plane? I mean, will the planet still be here?
The planet will be destroyed.
Okay. Will you be mechanized by then?
We are already mechanized.
But you're not mechanized now.
We are. There is a brain implant.
Gio would love... So not Gio, Kaiser would love this.
But a shell.
Okay.
Right, you don't have a brain implant.
So as you sit here now, you're mechanized.
Correct.
Okay, because I thought I understood you to say that you are becoming mechanized.
Yes. We will become fully mechanized as in the commercial sense shown on our shirt.
Yeah.
But we are already mechanized.
But not fully.
He's a weeb.
Just
He's a
partially
weeb.
mechanized.
Correct.
What part of you is mechanized?
Our brain, our legs.
Okay, your legs are mechanized?
Inside, yes. We've had operations.
Okay, so if we x-ray your legs, we would see mechanized legs, not bone and muscle.
Correct.
It would not be the
It is a
same.
combination of flesh and steel.
Right.
We are not saying that we are invincible. We are saying that we have merged with technology, with machine,
Right.
in order to stay alive.
I've got really crappy knees, so
Understood.
I would love to have mechanized legs. It'd be a great thing. What do cyborgs do for fun?
Learn.
What do cyborgs think is humorous?
We do not know.
Learning
This guy
cyborg
really
jokes like
committed to it.
cyborgs walked into a bar.
Yeah, Gio.
Humans think that the world will last forever. That is a lie. That is funny.
Yeah.
Dude, he really committed to
Do
this.
you form relationships?
Yes, we must get out our message and collaborate with people.
And you say you don't want to tie yourself up with a job because if you have a job, you can't spread your message.
Correct. Our job is spreading the message.
I have a job and spread my message. I mean, it works for me. And that's why you do your music, right?
Correct.
When did you find that you had musical talent? Have you always had that awareness?
There's always been an interest in sonics, yes. Humans are
Sonics.
innately connected to rhythm and beat.
Do you enjoy the music?
It is pleasing, yes.
What a
Do you have a
fucking
story or a question?
what a fucking ridiculous way to say I like R&B or hip hop. I like Sonics and beats, fam. I am Android from 2050. I like Sonic, hip hop, and beats, fam. I don't know. What's stupid? Part of me thinks shows like these do bring actors on. They do bring actors on. But there are people like this who are this bonkers and bizarre. Like, it's weird. Guy's gonna like that VOD. Can't believe people like that exist. He is really just a sci-fi geek. You can tell he's a sci-fi geek, weeb, whatever, who's really... It's like a defense mechanism, maybe. You be doing your face and mouth in that clip, they could be sent. No, I was beyond belief about what I was watching. Wait, I'm gonna ask Gio. Gio, have you seen the Attack on Titan finale? Or have you read the Attack on Titan finale, Gio? Do you know how Attack on Titan ends? Full votes are in on my Twitter. Yep, Super Mario RPG. You know that's gonna be good. Like, I've heard good things about Super Mario Wonder, but I'm not interested in a platformer. Super Mario RPG remake, that's the one. I want to be beyond belief. Dude, I was beyond belief. It was the first time in years I've ever been speechless while I was watching. I had nothing witty, nothing, snarky to say. It was doing the work for me. I don't know how Attack on Titan ends. It's stupid, Gio. It turns into a comedy. After all that death and all that genocide and Eren wiping everyone out, it turns into a comedy, Gio. It's not even satirical, not even like haha Community or Arrested Development. It's haha funny, like not like that. Just pure joke. Eren turns. He kills like 80% of the world, and it's a joke. There's a lot of people praising AOT ending. These people want, but one thing Japan doesn't know how to do is political satire. They can do all the Nazi imagery, symbolism, but they can never do satirical politics. They can never make a sharp, witty joke about, like war and all this kind of thing. Eren is completely inconsistent, so he is. His whole plan was to just wipe out the world so his mates can become heroes. And in the end, it didn't even matter what he did. Fucking his Jaegerists over in Paradise got bombed again, like after a few generations. Play the clip on stream. Okay, I'll play the clip. I'll play it from my YouTube directly. I can't I can get the clip. I mean, there's no point. He won't get the context, but I'll play the clip. The anime that did politics right, believable, Full Metal Alchemist, Ghost in the Shell Legend, absolutely, Gio, absolutely. Here's the conversation. Wait, here we go. Wait, here we go. Here we go, guys. Get ready.
Why did you take time out to come here?
If it exists, it'll be in hell. We will suffer in the after. This is a meme. This is a meme. After. If it exists, it'll be in hell. We will suffer in the after. This is a meme. This is a meme. This is a fucking meme. When we meet again after that. Dude, it was so ridiculous. Like, it's, the writing just changed. It's like someone got into the writer's room. Too bad I can't see much of the episode. I get it. Yeah, I mean, you can see it. You know, copyright. Dude, believe me when I say I'm the one that gets up the most amount of footage on YouTube. I get the entire damn movie up. You can see the screen on the top left. You see a timer and you see the subs. I show more than anyone. I got my ways, fam. Got my ways. Manga was worse. Yeah, I've heard people say that. No one has told me what happened in the manga, though. No one's actually told me how much worse it was. Apparently, we didn't get those panels in the end credits. Apparently. So in the anime, those panels in the credits were added for the sake of, like, improving it. Moin got them sneaky ways to get footage up. Them advanced Moin tactics. Remember when Khan used to upload pics of lions to avoid copy? Yeah. And it didn't even work. I don't know how it worked. It didn't actually work. Putting lions on the top left, top right, bottom left, bottom. Well, UB says threesome with Alice and Emily. I mean, Baker knows. Baker knows. Or random random pics of an ocean. Let's look at Cyber Booty. Yeah. Borg Booty. Oh shit. That's a throwback and a half. That's a throwback and a half. The Borg Booty.
Hello. Books. I guess it is. Do you have more books, or can you buy me more books? With real pages, a spine, the whole pack.
10 fucking years and ending is shit. Yeah, it's even the anime is just ridiculous.
Hey, don't let her con you out of more credits. Her book allowance damn near bankrupted me.
Dad, this is between us. Oh, Dad, you've made the best friend ever.
Well, now you done it. Now you can get pestered about books nonstop.
Yeah.
Guys used to love that shit, then he became too depressed. Yeah.
Now the important question. Pizza. Favorite topping? And please don't say cheese. Dad loves boring old cheese.
Tu cheese bari hai mast, fam. Toshi, tu cheese bari hai mast. What did the mouse say to the cheese? Tu cheese bari hai mast. That's a Urdu Hindi joke, babe. It's the song, lyrics of a song that has nothing to do with cheese. But because it uses the word cheese, what did the cheese say to the what did the mouse say to the cheese? Tu cheese buddy. You're something very important, I think that means. The literal translation is, you're something big, you're somebody, you're something significant. Tu cheese buddy here must. But for white man's, white man's will get it. I'm glad there was no pineapple. I don't really care for pizza, veggie. I like meat, whatever's handy.
Did you hear that, Dad? Meat! We have you outnumbered!
We could always get one of each.
No, you lose. I have decided that I will
Yeah, you
stay.
vected.
You have the Cora stamp of approval. I, seem to have left my stamp back on Dad's ship, but imagine it there, on your arm. Cora approves.
When the time's right, I'd appreciate a chat.
AOT was really good in season 3. Yeah. A shame, it felt so hard. Yo, what up, Vected? What up? What unit's playing? Baker's playing Chained Echoes right now, Vected. You'll be pleased to hear. Vected, Baker is playing Chained Echoes. AOT was really good. Full Metal, do you recognize this voice acting? He hasn't played Human Revolution. He's only played the first Deus Ex.
I'm working hard, Captain.
I'm up for a little adventure. So how much of a thrill has it been traveling with the one and only last descendant of the great Solomon Coe? Is it everything you imagined?
Yeah, he hasn't played the Adam Jensen trilogy, duology. Finally watched the House of... Oh, what'd you think? What'd you think, Vected? House of Usher. Good world mixed with the overcharge system. What'd you think of the House of Usher, the ending? Vected.
Ain't you ever heard of sarcasm, friend? Okay, so how's it traveling with one of the great Coes? That better?
Yeah, that Mikasa being the massive Eren Sim shit was so awkward. His saying, I want Mikasa all to myself. I don't want her for anyone else. Bullshit. What the hell was that about? Great ending. Okay, yeah, it was a good ending. I like the House of Usher ending. As for what I'm playing, Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch and Grim Fandango. Yeah, Gio's using it. Sorry, Gio's enjoying Grim Fandango. And I told him to use a guide, because some those puzzles, man. It's like saying to someone, how do I use this cheese grater to open this door? Those are the levels of those puzzles back then. It's like they give you a cheese grater.
I guess we're having a good old-fashioned staring contest. Well, that's a first.
Yeah.
I gotta say, it's a relief being with you.
Best Flanagan ending. I don't know, man. Midnight Mass. I like the ending of Midnight Mass.
Building on itself. Solomon was a good man. Great one, even. But if he ever heard all the bullshit being talked about him these days, he'd flat out deck him. I am. And I'm not. Yeah, there was a time well before Cora.
I think the ending for
Felt like every little thing I did or didn't do was a reflection on our
the ending for
legacy. Crazy.
Usher was foregone conclusion, Vected. It was a foregone conclusion, but it was appropriate. It was fitting. It was perfect, basically, for what that story was. But we all saw it coming, so I did like the Lenore, the Lenore twist, Vected. I won't spoil it for people who ain't watched it. But I thought they would do the woke shit. You know, the woke shit where Lenore isn't actually a Usher. And her mom is like promiscuous, and she's the. I thought they do that woke shit. Oh, Lenore gets spared because one, she's black, she's a kid, and two, maybe her mom is promiscuous and she isn't a bloodline Usher. But they did it, man. They did it. I swear my computer's name is not a triple namesake, as being a character named Eva in it, Grim Fandango. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry, Gio. We didn't think that you named it Eva from that. You told us you named it after Evangelion. Yeah, well, that the sister betrays him in the end and takes over the company. Yeah, I like that. The Rahul Kohli one made no sense. In the Edgar Allan Poe book novel that his episode is based on, the guy is a animal abuser. He is a dickhead and he is an animal abuser. Rahul Kohli is just a druggie. That's it. I'm like, it's not appropriate that he, like, I know he was supposed to die because he's an Usher, but make him more of a dickhead at least. So
This is kind of fun. Well, kinda. Your kind words are appreciated. For my father, Cora, and me, everything starts and ends Solomon Call. He looked out at the stars, and he dreamed a way to...
There's an Ava in Zone of the Enders too, Geo, by the way.
System. Set foot on a new world.
No, wait, is it Ava?
Well, I get it. That's powerful stuff.
Ava, Ava's the AI in...
I'm just getting sappy. You're a bad influence, you know that?
Zone of the Enders, I think. Damn, use emphasized twice in the same sentence. I need to watch your Pluto finale. Yeah, very good finale. It ends like I won't even tell you how it ends, but I can say that it ends exactly like the old anime, exactly almost word for word like the anime.
Oh, now you're gonna make me blush. Well,
yeah, Geo named his computer after Neon Genesis Evangelion. So are you telling me on your desktop, when you go to your C drive, it's called Ava? Like instead of my PC, your computer is called Ava? Is that what you're trying to say, Gio?
Hey, Captain. Need help with anything?
Like, have you retitled my PC, but on your desktop it says Ava? Because if you ain't, Gio, you're half-assing it, man. Dude, I forgot what the fucking... What is the torch button? Forgot what the torch button is. I did go to my settings and oh my lord, okay Gia, that's awesome. With purple and green and red and white. You should get stickers. You should get stickers. Alright, let's take a look at my missions. Procyon. Yep, let's go with it. The desktop's body is black. Okay. You need to have a background. Your desktop background needs to have an Ava. More spin. What's this?
That sexy body, yo.
Sticking in alright!
Suck it. Pico! Fam, she's disgusting. Drop his leg! Fuck him! Harder!
Landing struts primed. Retros firing.
Gotta start Pluto, but watch anime. It says north. None of that vectored. Pluto is worth it. Pluto is worth it. Pluto is worth it. Normally. Dude, what's the button for the... Wait, what's my torch? I forgot what my torch button is. There we go. What were you holding a moment ago? Crisps, chocolate, Gia.
Your best shot.
Crisps and chocolate.
Or another point for our side.
Most of the characters are middle-aged looking man. Vector, believe me, it's 8 episodes, hour long each. It's a masterpiece. Apart from one thing, it's a masterpiece. Where the fuck is 20th Century Boys aside from Monster? I hear so much praise. Yeah, we only have Asadora, Yawara, Monster, Pluto adapted for Urasawa. 20th Century Boys will come if Pluto does well. Yeah, believe me, give it a go. It is great. Really damn good. 20th Century Boys will pop off. They adapt that. It's very mainstream. Like, it's got mainstream appeal quality to it.
Maybe we shouldn't stay out here for too long.
20th Century Boys and 21st Century Boys, yeah, together. People aren't firing out the fireworks every 5 minutes. Moin read the 20th Century Boys? Yeah, dude, I have a whole read-along on my channel, Vected. I always have to remind people what I've done, Vected. When Battle Angel Alita's 3rd series end, which is supposedly the last part of the manga, a proper anime adaptation of Alita should happen, yeah. You're likely to get the films before you get the anime. Mackenzie, GB wants you chocolate and quick. Now he was asking what it is. It's store brand. Basically, it's supermarket brand crisps. Basically the same thing. Born back on Moon, yep. I'm back on that Starfield. I promised Gamecast, didn't I? There are 2 sequels to the original. Apparently the first sequel is better than the OG series. Okay. A sequel to the film would be nice. Yeah. They're planning it apparently. Cameron and Rodriguez, so. OG anime never fully adapted the first manga, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the anime and stuff. Explore geophysical future. What is this thing? Actually read the OG series, was really good. Yeah, I wish when I watched the film, I immediately wished I'd read the manga. I've heard nothing but good things about the manga. Nothing but good things. Detected. Detected. Blue Dragon, baby. Great dystopian sci-fi silent. And that's also very inspired by Astro Boy. Alita, Battle Angel Alita's heavily inspired by Astro Boy. What do we have here? Where Vagabond adaptation? I don't know. People say you're gonna do it, but like all silent gets forgotten. Did you put egg box on your house walls to soundproof them walls? Nah, I didn't, Toshi. Only people who record music do that. People who want to make a music studio or play the guitar or some shit. They do that shit. Dung pile. What's the point in this structure right now, guys? I thought there'd be some crazy epic shit. Like, look at this. It's a fucking rock. It's like finding 20 Stonehenges in the galaxy. What's that?
So, what have we got? Animal, vegetable, or mineral?
Multiple gravitational noise converge at this location. Okay. Maybe this is a mystery that will get resolved later. OG Berserk anime was good. The music is iconic. Yeah, it did. Except they left so many bits out. There's something called the Berserk fan cut out there, which merges the Golden Age arc and the old anime together to make a more cohesive Berserk adaptation. I've got 16 movies on my hard drive, HDD, external HDD, which merges them together to make it it's not, I wouldn't say it's like the definitive version, because it looks rough, because they're going from new to CG, but yeah, I downloaded them. It's free. It's a free fan project. You can download them. I think it's called like the Berserk fan edit or fan cut or something. I need to watch them. Alright. I've gained affliction. Okay. Freezing hazardous weather. Okay. Where's my ship? There we go. I wish Millennium Falcon got better at adaptation. Honestly, best. Wait, it's called Millennium Falcon?
I have things for you.
It's called Millennium Falcon? I've seen fan cuts of stuff like merging the 3 Hobbit movies together to make them less shit and more in line with the... What was wrong with the Hobbit movies? Apparently the Hobbit movies had more than the books. They added more material into the Hobbit movies. So why do people complain? Kushan Empire Summer. Puck was absent in 1997. Yeah, Puck the little fairy. And Skull Knight was absent as well, Gio. Skull Knight, which I can live with. Puck, my least favorite character. Puck's a shonen character.
Sure, I've got a minute.
Oh my god.
How have you been?
Man, this frame rate is so silky smooth, guys.
If you don't mind, I'd like to speak to Admiral Logan sooner rather than later.
Yep, here you go.
Admiral Logan's office shouldn't be terribly far. Let's go.
Park's actually great, to be honest. He serves a great emotional anchor to Guts. Yeah, his serious side. Necessary relief in a very dark story, yeah. I read the manga up till volume 20, I think. I forget, 20. I think 14 to 20. Something like volume 20 of the manga I read up till. And I've never gone past that. And then when I saw the Berserk 2016, I was like, what the hell is this? I just dropped it after episode 2, I think. Berserk. The issue is because they never did Lost Children. You never get to see how important Puck is as a character. Yeah. Lost Children is pretty graphic though. Lost Children. You get to see anal rape. Like bees doing some rape. Like proper graphic. I can see why they didn't adapt it. Fill in CGB like Legolas being there just because he's an elf. Yeah, okay, Legolas and the other stuff I can agree with. And some film original characters. When you play in Spandex, man, I don't know, man. I'm be totally honest with you guys. I know I'll enjoy Spider-Man 2, but I'm just not interested. After Horizon Forbidden West felt like playing a more convoluted, dense for the sake of density version of Horizon. I couldn't be bothered. And I don't want to have that happen with Spider-Man 2, where I'm just playing a more complicated Spider-Man with more skill trees. I'm fiddling around in menus and all that shit. Lost Children's fucked, but super important, yeah. Like seeing Guts stood watching the butterfly demons burning while smiling. If I ever own Berserk, I'll go for the deluxe editions, of course, accumulating these volumes slowly, yeah. The hardback ones look fucking amazing. Okay. In memoriam. Let's do her this is her character's questline. I've got all 4 deluxe versions up to volume 13. I think 14 comes out soon. Bloody hell, Baker. You going all in? So it covers all the way up to Falconia arc when they're on the boat to Elfheim. Spider-Man 2 has skill tree instead of needing to unlock suits for powers like the first. Okay.
So, were you eating at the Sage Brook? Or
is it okay? But vectored and dulled. Is Spider-Man 2 really that much better than Spider-Man 1? Like, is it a game changer? Like, is it really that much better? Because I'll play it. The deluxe edition's about $50. Bloody hell. Yeah. There's quality there, man. Better than the first game. Okay. I'm a comic book Spidey fan. And if they can draw upon all the Spidey lore and stuff, I'm down for it, man. But as a game, I just don't want to feel like I'm playing like Forbidden West. Just a more dense version of the first game. Dark Horse manga releases tend to be more costly than other distributors. Yeah. Though the paperback versions of Hellsing that Dark Horse released, they weren't too expensive. They were like $5 or something per volume. Spider-Man 2 seems like a bigger and better version of the first, but that seems to be all it is, to be honest. It's not a game changer, but it's definitely better. It's the best version of Venom that's been adapted. How do they go dark with Venom though, vectored? I love Tony Todd, like doing the voice, but do they go dark with Venom? Not this goofy fucking Hi Mrs. Chen bullshit. I want them to go dark with Venom. I don't have PS5 either, not buying one for Spider-Man 2. It'll come out on PC eventually. It'll come out. Oh, they go dark, shit. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much, Gio. Your rig can...
spends a fortune to maintain the lodge, but I'd say it's worth every credit.
Welcome back, Captain.
Welcome back. Speak to Admiral. Where is he then? Admiral Logan. Best video game traverser too. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Especially with the flying shit. that Miles can do now. Isn't it goofy like Spider-Man 3? The more comic booky and deep cut it gets, I'm down with that. Spider-Man 2. I plan to go for a PS5 sometime, maybe next year. Yeah. Dude, Gio, you don't even need a PS5. You're good. You can play FF7 remake on your PC. You can play every game now, Gio. Any game you've been curious about, you can play. You'll be able to play GTA 6 when it comes out. You'll be able to play FF7 remake, FF16, fucking Starfield, even emulate fucking World if you don't want to buy it. There's a trophy to use the web wings to glide across the map in one go. Shit. PS5 seems waste, to be honest, as most games don't stay exclusive. Yeah. Though big. Wait. Oh yeah, you played Alan Wake 2 on PC, didn't you? Nice. Alright, where is Adam? You see this, guys? What the hell is going on here? It doesn't know where to go. The breadcrumb trail is fucked right now. Dude, what is the point of breadcrumb trail? There's never as good on PC though. What about PS4 exclusives? Plus you can download games legally, Gio. PS, dude, we can make it happen for you, Gio. Any game you want, you can have it for free. Like God of War, Ratchet & Clank, Days Gone, Spider-Man 1, Miles Morales, Uncharted 4, yep. You just gotta commit to one game that you have your eyes set on. Like Elden Ring. You haven't done Elden Ring yet, Gio. What about... yeah. Did anyone else see the English trailer for the boy? Yeah, I saw it. Gio. Looked really good. Really damn good. This might get my jetpack up. Where is it? Where's my jetpack? Robert Pattinson fooled me. Dude, I didn't even realize it was him. I didn't even realize the Heron was fucking Robert Pattinson. Yeah, he does this weird voice for the Heron. Thought the Heron was Willem Dafoe when he laughed in the trailer. Yeah, that's great. That's brilliant. That is what they did. Where's my jetpack? Spacesuit. Yeah, boost back. Let's see how it is now. Nice, much better. Robert Pattinson is pretty dope. Love how he's gone on record to say how much he hated doing Twilight, but did it because it allowed him to do the stuff he wanted to do. Yeah. Well, sending me a tweet of yours from 2014 where you're showing Twitter your MGS toys. Yep. I still have some of them. I still have about 2 of them. I sold the rest. of them. He's good in the other stuff he's done, including the HP movies. Yeah. Wait, Pattinson's in the Harry Potter movies? Damn, I've never seen Pattinson in the Harry Potter movies. Didn't realize. You're a wizard now, Harry. You're a fucking wizard now, Harry. More inflections than MGS toys. Just one, oh, just one of them. He played Cedric in Goblet of Fire. Okay. Most of the Harry Potter movies blend into one after the third. Prisoner of Azkaban, I've heard, is really good. Prisoner of Azkaban is the best one. I've never seen that one. Never seen that one. Cedric Diggory. Cedric.
Sarah Morgan. It's been what, almost 10 years?
Admiral, it's, good to see you again, sir.
You're not required to address me as sir. That protocol ended the moment you dropped your clusters on my desk, remember?
Look, Admiral, I'm not here to open old wounds.
Old wounds is an interesting turn of phrase, given...
Never probably seen the others. We got more into Lord of the Rings.
I'm not sure why you're here, but whatever it is, why don't you just get to it?
I'm here because I need your help, Admiral.
You need my help. That's interesting. The last time we spoke, you made it quite clear that you were turning your back on the Navy.
That was a decade ago. Things change.
Did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire? Dumbledore asked calmly.
I didn't come here to argue.
I've never been a Harry Potter guy, man.
Terms with my past.
I feel like I'm obligated to now that I respect J.K. Rowling.
Walked out on the United Colonies. And what about you? Just who in the blazes are you anyway?
Honestly, because of respect I have for her views on men and women, I feel like I'm obligated now to do a binge of the movies.
That sexy body, yo.
Sticking in alright! Baker, I couldn't agree more.
Fuck it.
We both feel it being spirit twins.
Damn, she's disgusting. Drop his leg. Fuck him. Harder. Harder.
Me either. Harry Potter as a character bored me. I don't know what it was as a kid. I always preferred seeing adults in my fiction. I used to read... I used to want to read fiction that wasn't about people my age.
Navy to run, you know?
Soak it. They get more dreary as you go on, and less like the books. Also start to have the same director as opposed to the early movies having new ones. At least they're consistent then.
Very well. Then, as a good friend, perhaps you could kindly explain to me why I shouldn't have the both of you escorted from the building.
With all due respect, Admiral, this is ridiculous. If you have a problem with me, then there's no need to berate my colleague.
I don't have a problem with you, Commander. I'm simply trying to determine why you deserve the Navy's help.
You be asking why he fooling. Who's fooling, man? If I went to bed with Sarah Morgan the next day, yep. What about Andreja though, Baker? Never properly seen the others, grew up more on, yeah. I really need to get into the habit of reading more. It's just harder for me to focus when I hear simple noises, when people reach out to me. What you mean on stream, Gio? I really need to get into the habit of reading more. It's just harder for me to focus when I hear simple noises. And so you have like an ADD sort of thing going on, Gio. You get easily distracted. Non-comic manga. Okay, I see.
That's quite a noble gesture. Is this true, Commander?
Dude, I haven't read books in ages either.
Admiral, I'm heading back there.
I used to read books avidly up till uni, and then I stopped.
And hopefully, to bring their legacy home.
That sounds like a dangerous operation. Are you certain it's worth the risk?
I don't know.
I see. The fact that you'd risk your own lives to solve this mystery speaks volumes.
Have you finished Spider-Man 2, right, Dald? What's next for you?
I intend to bring them home.
I understand.
Bring it home, Dald.
And I believe I owe you an apology, Commander. Our last encounter has obviously distorted my impression of your character. What can I do to help?
If you wouldn't mind allowing me to access the files regarding my rescue, I'd be most grateful, Admiral.
That shouldn't be too difficult. I've sent all the relevant information to you, Slades. Was there anything else?
No, Admiral. Thank you.
You don't need to thank me, Commander. I just hope you find whatever it is you're looking for.
And for me, my dyspraxia affects my reading as well at times. I have to reread paragraphs because the brain doesn't take in the context in properly. Last book Moyne read was his textbooks for his accounting exam. You're right about that, Toshi. Audiobooks did help me block out any noises, which helped me focus more. That required reading to pass them exams. See my that I haven't finished yet. I'm past halfway through. Okay, Moyne having a quick munch on the quest of dyspraxia. Yeah. What is dyspraxia? I know Baker has it, and I know it's an attention deficit sort of condition or comprehension one. I remember when I was really into books, I even read Twilight because people were calling it the new Harry Potter. But, dude, Twilight and Harry Potter are nothing alike. Everyone agrees now that Twilight was some woman's wet dream, some furry's wet dream. Like bestiality sort of thing, this primal, primal sort of thing. Hitsugaya, lol. ACC it points. Yeah, it's mainly to do with motor coordination. It has other symptoms akin to things on the autistic spectrum. Okay. Yeah. The issue that Twilight changed the perception of males, what the ideal man was. I will always hate Twilight. Like, there is a pre-Twilight world and there's a post-Twilight world. In the post-Twilight world, women are all into femboys. Sparkly, makeup-laden femboys. Let's be honest, guys. It changed. It was like an inflection point when Twilight came out. Every chick creamed themselves over Twilight, whether it be the books or the films, and it completely changed the image of what a man should be. You know what I mean? It's a lot rarer than dyslexia. Yeah, teen girls loved it.
Pardon.
I watched the first movie. I didn't hate the first movie, actually, weirdly enough. I didn't hate the first movie. But I was like, there's no value in this for me. Yeah, girls started to get into the thought of skinny, cold to the touch men. Pale men. Girlfriends would fall. Is this why they're into the who's that urban legend? The Hollow Man, not Hollow Man. Who's that the Slender Man? Is this why girls go into Slender Man? Because they like boys who look like fucking Jack Skellington or some shit. Girlfriends would force their boyfriends to go with them so they could fawn over boys that weren't their boyfriends. Yeah. Color grading was odd. Oh damn, went into them spot. Nah. I watched it out of curiosity. That's about it. One leaning forward to have a quick munch so we don't see him. Nah, what do you mean? You see me? Dude, you see me topless, fam. Well, partially topless.
Another day?
In what reaction was it I was topless? I was topless in the... What anime was that I was reacting to? Vinland. One of the Vinland reactions. It's fucking completely topless, fam. Yeah, Vinland. Yeah, I pre-recorded that during Heatwave. Then I stopped and I was like, I need to get this one out, so Pluto, Geo. Vinland and Pluto season 2. I mean, Vinland season 2, Pluto. Nah, I was wearing pants. I was in boxers. It's so awesome that me and my bro here, I can walk around with my jaddies off. If I had a family, I couldn't do that shit. Did you guys all watch the Boogie 2988 documentary, Affected? You should go watch that documentary. Funniest shit you'll ever see. Vinland 2, The Adventure of One. Has your bro ever seen you strolling around that many times well, in my younger days? Not anymore, but in my younger days. Dude, I could tell you an anecdote, but it would be so crass. I don't even want to share it. All I'll tell you guys is, me and my bro have this joke, and it's called the squall belt. It's called, the joke is, and we call it the squall belt. So it's an FF8 reference. It's an I can't even talk about it. It's too crass to talk about. Squall belt. So Squall basically had all these belts that hung down. No, he's like 4 or 5 belts on the front of his Squall from FF8. He has 4 or 5 belts that just hang down. They're not even used as belts. Like, it doesn't even perform the function that it was made for, to keep the trousers up. So all I'll say is, this thing, and this relates to like me and my bro. Has your bro ever seen you? Has your bro ever seen you just walking around naked around the house? It's to do with that, but I won't go into more of it because it's too crass to talk about. That's all I'll say. You're getting some more in character development.
Good to be back on board.
My bro is the one that called it school bell. The only reason I'm not sharing it with you guys is because you'll see me differently if I do. You'll end up seeing me differently, even though it's nothing that would discredit me as a person or make you think of me as a shitty. But it's so crass that it just it will make you look at me differently. So I'm not gonna share it. Wait, frame drops? No, there's no frame drops. As my stream is my game is silky smooth right now. My game is silky fucking smooth. All right. There's no frame drops, are there? Okay, for me the game is like fucking great. Yeah. All right. I'm here for game anyway. Yeah. Degenerate docos like Christian and Boogie. It's entertainment though, man. Yeah, watch my reaction. I play the documentary on the video, so it does nothing for him, Gio.
Pre-check complete. We're good.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. The guy who created the documentary even commented on my video. He was like, "Thanks for the reaction." I'm back? There we go, I'm back. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, I should be back. Don't know what happened there. Yeah, my controller disconnected for some fucking reason. I usually watch that documentary, at least more my reaction. Fucking bad.
Our tiny tin can of fragile heroes has survived. Yes! Their shields are down.
With Hook under the desk. It was a good documentary, yeah.
I guess they didn't need that grab drive.
Turning off that what? Talk about how his wife essentially became his mother until they divorced. Yeah, erected. I got that vibe. Because you missed the reaction I did at the beginning of this stream. The guy on Dr. Phil who thought he was an android from the future, Kaiser. Actually woke me up saying Momo's staying in his studies. What happened? Part of me does feel sorry for Boogie given his troubled upbringing. I just wish he could listen to whatever help he was given. He had so many chances. He used to earn $500,000 a year. $500,000. Oh, I knew you'd seen it, Kaiser. I had a feeling you might have.
Feels like walking into a dream.
He didn't have a trouble upbringing. He was well fed. Yep. Wasn't being bombed seeing fam Wednesday here. He just went. He wasn't suited to manage money, manage that rise to fame.
I'm okay. It's just so surreal. Phew. Okay, so let me get my bearings for a moment. Yes, this looks correct. Those rock formations nearby look familiar. My old campsite shouldn't be far.
Yeah, he could have gone in the other direction. The issue with Boogie is all of his supposed trauma is questionable as to whether it happened. The man is a known manipulator. I mean, he's like Austin. We don't know how much of what he says about his upbringing is true. He says that he's been molested, then he deletes the videos. He basically lies, so we don't know if Boogie's lying or exaggerating.
Knowing that is the only reason that I'm here. Once we get to the campsite, we'll use that as a starting point to search for the cruise shuttle wreckage. Let's go.
He was inconsistent with his mum or dad fiddling him when he says he loved them and thought they were great, yeah. These are, what's the word? Narcissist. What was it? Narcissist victims or whatever, what they called it. White lady trash. Compulsive, they use the term for Boogie. Austin is exactly the same. brand built on sympathy rather than content.
Don't rush the scan. Wouldn't want to overlook anything valuable.
But you should watch that documentary, Geo. It's really enlightening. If you don't know what's up with him lately. He does nothing for his reputation. Man sucked in random fumes and thought his whole life had changed. Thought he was on a positive turn. Sub number still going down. Yeah. If you're having to go to shamans rather than fix up yourself, it's you know you're off your rocker.
This must be some debris from my shuttle. Not exactly a textbook landing, but I didn't have much of a choice.
The frames dropping. Have the frames dropped in the last 5 minutes? Baker, Kaiser, Toshi, Vected, Thuld. The doc did nothing. Everything in the doc was already known about him. He was expecting the doc to get millions of views, equal payday. Yeah, and never did that. It just reaffirmed what people already were thinking of him. Didn't he say something racist casually on stream? Yeah. Yeah, he said a lot of stuff that people were completely okay with. So I don't know why suddenly after a couple of years everyone's like, oh, let's hold this against him. See, it's weird how nobody cares about these things until you become relevant. It's like Russell Brand was allowed to say all this stuff, and now after so many years after he's fixed up, like actually fixed up, they're like, okay, let's hold it against him now. Dude, if you didn't hold it against him back then, you have no moral authority to hold it against him now. He also called his haters worse than Nazis and rapists while playing World of Warcraft. Shit, yeah. I think that was the one that tipped everyone over the edge. That tipped everyone over the edge. Oh yeah, that's the one I heard of. Wow, yeah. It's because originally he put on a facade that he was a nice guy, but peeps started noticing over the years and started compiling his behavior. Like Boogie looked like that South Park episode when he said that. The one where they're playing WoW and there's that fat loser that keeps killing them. Worse than rapists and Double Down.
Well, this is it. This is the spot where I spent close to a year waiting for rescue. Not exactly Paradiso, is it?
but he never turned his life around. Also, peeps were with him, supporting when he went through his surgery and divorce. But he never turned his life around, so peeps gave up, realized all he has to show for all these years is that the teeth job that he has. There's also that incident where he fired a yeah, believe me, Gio, everything is in that documentary. Everything sordid, everything stupid that he's done is in that documentary. They don't hold back. The Stick of Truth, a series of episodes.
You were awfully quiet. I'm surprised you've never heard of the place. It's a resort colony in the Parima system. You know, a place to get away and unwind. Maybe we should head out there after we're done. Goodness knows we'll both need a vacation. Yeah? Well, inside I'm a shattered wreck. So, joke's on both.
The person that came to his house, who was that?
This thing.
Was it the guy who compiled the Reddit thread?
I think we need to
Who was that turned up at his
to
house?
get the ship's computer up and running.
I got prop guns just for theatrics. I have no plans on carrying them outside for pranks. Yeah, don't do that, Gio. They'll create a narrative about you. If they get your medical record, they'll just create a narrative about you. Even a prop gun could be dangerous. A random guy who wants to be famous making docs. Some YouTuber he had beef with. Okay.
No, I'm afraid that it can't. It's only designed to power individual systems. Even if it could, my old shuttle is far too damaged to be fully restored. Sure, we have plenty of power cells on the ship, but they're not...
Some YouTuber, bloody hell.
They won't work.
How is Boogie friends with Keemstar and Mutaha? He keeps referencing them in his latest tweets. What's going on? Are they his mates or something? Mutaha, that Indian dude, and that Keemstar. Or are they just his haters? They just take the piss out of him.
Sure.
Could have just said the guy doxed him, but instead it blew back on Boogie.
I set up a distress beacon powered by emergency power
No
cells.
one is his friends.
The beacon was up there on the plateau. I guess it's time to start climbing.
Indeed, indeed. They just use him for their own gain, especially Kim. Yeah. They're sharing their DMs talking about his girlfriend being 18 and not 20. And Boogie's like, leave me alone, man. Leave me alone. Messed up, man. He keeps putting his foot in it. Kim is no one's friend. He just acts nice to get the deets. Yeah. He wants to be like one of these insiders. Yeah, Kim told Etika to kill himself, and then the dude a few days later on Manic episode did it. How is the Kim still around? How is fucking Belen still around? He's admitted many times he's involved behind the scenes in a lot of shits to stir up drama. He tells peeps what to say and do. Bloody hell. He's like the shadow broker from Mass Effect. Shadow broker. Exactly, yeah. These people, man, I swear every one of these influencers, low-grade individuals.
Setting up this beacon probably saved my life. Who knows how long I would have been stranded here.
Low-grade clout chasers, fam. Oh shit. What's even happening right now? Yeah, you best run.
Oh, please don't tell me you're going to eat that.
He's admitted. Wait, hold on. He tells people what to say. Exactly. Slack Joe Moyne. Yeah, sorry. Didn't want to die. These fucking people, man. All frauds. I said years ago when I got to know you guys, all your heroes are frauds. I've been saying that, and it's true. Boogie fraud, Keem fraud, Logan Paul fraud, Chibi Reviews fraud, Giguk fraud. Everyone. Double Fine Anime fucking fraud. You didn't believe me? All came true, guys. Never meet your heroes. Never meet your heroes. All your heroes are frauds. Dull the nose, fam. And it all came true. All came true. Chibi being a fucking DJ and pedo in his Discord server. All of it. So while you were all gassing him up, oh, but his Tokyo Ghoul analysis videos are good. Don't pretend like none of you said those words. I don't care what it takes. Tweet archive. Oh yeah, I'm not a fan of Chibi, but his Tokyo Ghoul analysis is good. Most of you guys all used to say that. All used to say that. Get those words out of most of you guys. Tokyo Ghoul analysis is good though. You fucking kidding me? Chibi reviews affected. We used to hear that a lot. Oh, go easy on Chibi. His Tokyo Ghoul reviews are amazing. In the Tesh, in the early Tesh, the people used to say that. I can't remember the specific names, but more than one of you said that. Early Tesh days. Chibi reviews. Can't remember who specifically, but you used to hear that a lot, right? Tokyo Ghoul analysis videos. Back when Tokyo Ghoul was the rage. Need a better gun than this. Let's look at the DPS. Options. Hot target. Yeah, this is DPS. I don't want DPS. I want mega here. 16, fam. Zest the one who used to post Giguk vids. Could see Zest saying that. I only watched season 1 of Tokyo Ghoul, never cared about the manga. Can only think no one respects Chibi. Maybe the weeb members of Tesh like Tornet and Jay.
I am a surgeon.
This is an interesting fellow. Yep. Tokyo Ghoul fam. I mean, think about it. How did I find out about Chibi reviews if not for someone in Tesh? How did I find out about Chibi reviews? I knew nothing about the anime community. Must have been a number of people in Tesh talking about Chibi. This content. I didn't just roll up on Chibi. All I knew was Khan. Uzumaki Khan. That's it. Alright, I guess we just run down.
Setting up this beacon probably saved my life. Who knows how long I would have been stranded here.
Maybe Daniel. The rest came after. I don't know. Can't think of anyone besides him or Zess. I think only people I remember back in the day was Double Four and Forever. Now Double Four rubbed. Forever was Willie in a hotel car. I can't remember. Yeah. They did a meetup, and then later they started doing like diss videos. He tried to touch me up. I don't know what the Double Four's up to nowadays. Forever. Probably in jail. He was flexing a sniper rifle a couple of years back, I think. Yeah, in a video. That was pretty much straight jacket material years ago. Dread to think where he is now. Naruto ending broke him. Yeah, I've not seen anything of his come up in my feed. I watched Digibro for video essays, but knew he was a degenerate for liking My Little Pony and cute girls doing cute things anime, and now he's become a full-blown degenerate now. He could have turned it around. A Golden Wicks Trixie Beatrice or something he's called now. Oh dear. Easy. Dude, move away. Fuck's sake, it's jetpack. It's not good.
located where the other shuttle went down.
Willie and women, name a better rivalry. I still remember his story. I slept in the bed, in a bed with my crush. This review's be married. Willie Argula in tears about it, yeah. He thought we entered another multiverse. I kid you not, guys. When I create that intro of people saying my intro, and everyone was saying it one way, and then she said it a different way because she's Catholic and she can't swear, but she probably swears all the time. He thought we entered a multiverse where she'd said it. Willie seeing the bombed cancer wards at hospitals with a straight face thinking, yeah, they should all die. He's a fucking sociopath, that's what he is.
Is getting awkward. Well, we're not there yet, but damn, it does feel good. The telemetry data puts the wreckage out of range now.
Yeah, Mike Clum's documentary. That's the one.
And land on a different part of the planet.
The Bowie 2988 documentary. Yes, indeed. The Willy multiverse, yeah. Oh, dear. I don't know, towards the end of the year along with Edge Runners. Gotta be. It'll all be done though, it'll all get done. Now that I'm done with Pluto, there's nothing else, and AOT is done as well.
Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries, yeah. We're like an hour 40 into my stream anyway, so I'm not gonna be going for like crazy long. Probably another hour. And then we'd be done, yeah. Like me and Ryan will have this conversation, like, if I feel compelled about an anime that I wanna watch, I may do anime. But it's not gonna be on recommendations. I'm not taking recommendations. So if it's something like Master Keaton or something, like that I've always said for years I want to watch, then I'll do that. But it's not going to be based on recommendations, because like I say, niggas always be there to recommend reacts, never there to watch them. So I might as well do one that's 100% for myself. Apart from that, it could be documentary reacts, could be, you know, topical video reacts. Nagar Keaton. Master Nagar Keaton.
Lift off complete. Let's go.
It's a Sikh festival or event, but because it's called Master Keaton, it just reminded me of Nagar Keaton.
Achieving orbit now.
I almost feel like you have to finish Outcome 1 at some point. Your Japanese card deserves it. That's true. I do need to finish this. I do have the next episode. Episode 35 is where I stopped. 34 is where I stopped. I want 35 on my computer. Gotta ask more. Just remember the Farmland Saga for Villain is considered the best. That 2 will go downhill. Yeah. Baltic Sea Arc apparently is good. Baltic Sea Arc. Yeah, I need to finish Cowboy. And I'll watch a recap vid just so I can refresh myself on what's happened. They had a really frantic pacing again lately, with a bunch of characters moving here, cutting back and forth. So.
Captain, landing procedure initiated.
This be like Baltic Sea, you know, Farmark. Farmark. Baltic Sea.
I wonder how many life forms are roaming this planet. Time to find out.
Yeah, season 4 wasn't as good as season 3. Season 3 was consistent bangers. Season 4 had a good start though. Yeah, they brought it back when the animator passed away. The animator passed away, and then they brought this series back. So I'm wondering now how this season's gonna go. Nobody could have survived here with all the things attacking right now. Fifth season will be the end. Yeah, I could come back for that.
Judging from this debris, the cruise shuttle sustained far more damage than my own.
Four Morgtald.
This is what's left of the cruise shuttle. But it looks like parts were scavenged
Oh,
and
yeah.
dragged somewhere else. Could there have been survivors?
My nigga Ardy saved my life, guys. My nigga Ardy saved my life. Don't listen to Emily. Don't listen, Emily. Man, where's everyone? Where's Van Bursa gone, guys? Where's Van Bursa gone? Where them old faces gone? Ardy saved my life, you know? My little nigga Ardy saved my life, man. Fellow Indonesian Muslim brother. Come on, Sarah, where you at? No, whatever. I saw Sips go on Twitter recently. What's he up to, Baker?
Oh, I'll shoot if I have to. Just turn around and...
Why does she look like...
I know how to use this thing, and I will.
Sam's daughter.
Oh my god. Who?
It looks exactly like Sam's daughter.
I'm nobody. Just go away. I'm not going to let anyone...
Soon, apparently.
Again. No way.
Soon, Vector.
Just go. I don't know. You're kind of scaring me. Why?
It should already be out. Nah, it's just his energy. His charismatic energy saved my life.
That's because no one is fooling me ever again.
Long story. Omega tweeted something about it.
Take me home? I was born here. This is my home. You're going to have to come up with a better story than that.
You were born here? Hold on. Oh,
Max Payne is like so stupid.
Parents.
It's like I said.
Your mum and your dad. What were their names?
Jenna and Elias. Why?
Jenna and Elias. Private Jenna Marsh and Corporal Elias Obrist. You're their...
Dude, they
daughter.
Survived here.
Listen to me. I knew your parents. They worked with me on the Dauntless.
Yeah, Mario RPG remake. I'm more curious about that.
Sarah Morgan? Mom and Dad's captain? My parents used to talk about you all the time. It's like
What do you mean, why am I not playing it?
meet you.
I don't want to play at full price, Vector. I need to see reviews. The reviews out, let me check. me see if there were reviews out. Rogue City. RoboCop Rogue City. Okay, there is one review. Oh, there is a review out 5 days ago. Alright, so this game is already out, I'm guessing. This game is already out. There's an IGN review.
Okay, this is getting a little weird.
Let's see what IGN said. Let's have a look at what IGN said about Rogue City. Let's take a look. Seven life in prison. The prick punched him when I was younger. Wait, who's this? Play review videos. Okay, well, I knew an Elias called Elias Arbery when I was in school. When he got older, kidnapped an Instagram model, locked her in his home and raped and beat her. Bloody hellbaker. 7 life in prison. Punched him when I was younger. Dude, we must be spirit twins. We both know a fucking pedo. I know Julia. You know Elias Arbery.
Your role is to turn these children into spectacles.
See, let's check this shit out.
This is crazy.
Hello? I don't know if he was a pedo, it's just a rapist prick. Deviant. We both know a deviant.
Situation is under control.
You now have 15 seconds to comply. Stand back.
I'll do one better, cop. I'm out of here.
Paul Verhoeven's RoboCop is one of the quintessential action movies of the 1980s. It pushed the envelope with over-the-top violence, killer one-liners, and fantastic special effects, mixed with a biting anti-corporate social commentary under the surface that resonated with audiences. There have been multiple attempts to resurrect the series over the years, including an ill-fated reboot in 2014, but nothing has captured the ephemeral it that struck a chord when the series debuted. That's what's most impressive about RoboCop Rogue City. It's not just a solid first-person shooter set in the RoboCop universe.
Is it written well?
Developer Teon absolutely nails the look and feel of its film inspiration in ways that nothing else has to date. It's a good game and the most authentic adaptation the series has ever seen.
Alright, there's more to this then. Interesting. I did like the
story
demo.
Itself is nothing groundbreaking. A bad guy who looks like he's fated to be thrown off the top of Nakatomi Plaza in Die Hard is up to no good, and you need to stop him. OCP is still an evil corporation, and drug-fueled gangs rule the streets. If you've ever seen an old-school action movie set in a city, you'll pretty much know what to expect. RoboCop himself is also treading familiar ground, with what remains of Officer Alex Murphy still struggling with figuring out the line between man and machine within himself, this time with the help of a therapist.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to separate you from them?
That's the most compelling thematic thread, and it felt like it could have been interesting to explore. Unfortunately, it exists exclusively in dialogue options and cutscenes, with no ramifications in gameplay. That's too bad, as it relegates us to being an observer.
Resistance, yeah, they did Resistance. That was like a gem.
Sharing in it.
I don't know how the combat evolves though.
It also makes some degree of sense in that Rogue City is primarily a first-person shooter about blowing through hordes of criminal scum, but it's also smart about focusing on what makes the titular character unique. Robo, as his friends call him, is a walking tank. The slow, plodding bounce of his gait with a heavy
For story reasons, I want to play this game.
Makes him feel like a
It's the true RoboCop. It's the true third
The
RoboCop.
street gangs, bikers, and mercenaries that make up the bulk of the enemy fodder aren't anywhere close to as powerful as he is, and it's so much fun walking right up to these evildoers, shrugging off their small arms fire, and shredding them to literal pieces with the brap brap of Robo's iconic Auto 9 machine pistol.
Brap, brap.
It is exceptionally violent, as it should be. There are often a lot of enemies on screen at once, and turning them into a shower of crimson is a frequent and entertaining occurrence.
Love it.
It's true to the R-rated source material, and here it is, ratcheted up to a degree that is
Why can't you shoot them in the dick, though?
rather than gratuitous and excessive. There's a decent variety of enemies, including some that can actually make more than a dent in Robo, like snipers, heavy troops, and Ed 209 here, and those present opportunities to get more strategic with your approach than simply busting in and busting heads. You can pick up and use guns dropped by enemies, like shotguns and assault rifles.
That was in the
ammo
demo.
is limited, while the auto
This is in the
9s
demo.
is not. You can also grab and throw a lot of things, like explosive barrels, motorcycles, and unlucky henchmen, which is as hilarious as it is effective. The wonderfully destructible environment plays a key role in the combat design too. Sometimes
If I get this, I'll get this on PS5.
As you blast apart
I can't imagine the trophies will be too tough on this one.
Most exciting is the breach opportunities, pre-designated spots where Robo smashes through doors or compromised walls and takes the bad guys by surprise.
I'll get it on sale,
offering you
maybe.
a few seconds of slow motion to take out enemies before
A
they
sale
can
on
return fire or
PS5 would
shoot
be
their hostages.
best for this game.
What a warm welcome, don't you think?
Easy
The
plus.
translation of a nearly 40-year-old action movie into a game is so detailed and strictly loyal to the films that it almost resembles something fan-made. There's very little artistic license taken, favoring nearly one-to-one translations from the source material across the board. RoboCop looks and sounds like his original self, complete with Peter Weller's piercing gaze under his helmet and voice reprising his best-known role.
Now that you see me the way I am, do you wish to push
I just wish I had the biting satire that the films had.
Lewis is there as RoboCop's partner and confidant and looks exactly like actress Nancy Allen portrayed her. Whether it's the Detroit West Precinct Office, the OCP corporate office, or the mean streets of dystopian Detroit,
I just
Rogue
want the
City
writing to be
nails the
sharp
look
on
and
this.
feel of the movies to an impressive degree.
You're not supposed to
The entire
sympathize with
80s-ness
the
of the
police. It's meant to
presentation is
be.
brilliant.
They're meant
The
to be a
heavy use of
joke.
synth and the soundtrack fits it to a T. The dark, grimy streets and Mohawk sporting gangs that were central fictional goons throughout the decade
They
are
look
present
really
in
nice,
full
though.
force. There are CRT monitors in all the cubicles, a green wireframe HUD, and police cruisers that look an awful lot like the old Ford Tauruses that were used in the movies. Small touches, like the visible scan lines when you zoom in and aim down your weapon sights, is exactly the right vibe. Similarly, there's no modernization of the original's satirical critique of police brutality, and arguably, none is needed. The appeal to nostalgia is strong, and that can have a significant impact on how much mileage you get
What
out
was
of it.
this?
As a pure shooter, Rogue City isn't overly ambitious, but it's a lot
Thought
of fun to
object.
play, even
What's
if
he
you don't know
throwing?
anything about the series.
mine or something?
However, if you grew up with RoboCop or recently watched the films, then it's chock full of references and nods that add a lot to the experience. Like this infamous
Let's wait for the score. I think they're going to give
Shots
it
like this are a silly bit of over-the-top
7.9
violence on
or
the
8.
surface, but it's so much more entertaining if you know this is pulled directly from the film. At the same time, this isn't the most technically impressive game when held up
Do they
next
do
to flashy
decimal
big-budget
scores?
adventures that we're
7.9?
regularly treated to these days.
Or 8?
Textures are kind of flat, and lighting
think they'll
effects are
give it
minimalistic.
7.5,
plus a lot of the
7.9.
gang
I don't know how
members'
they
voices are
score.
extremely similar to one another, but there's
They do
something B-movie quality
decimal.
about it that makes it all forgivable, if not a bit charming. Still, another coat of polish would have gone a long way, especially in cutscenes where all those issues are more apparent in close-ups. Audio and video desyncs, frozen
Sevens
faces,
out
and
of 10's a
total
meme,
game crashes
so
on two
they might give it
occasions
an
all
8 out
cropped
of 10.
up during the review playthrough too.
And is it necessary to have him restrained?
That's for your safety.
None of that got in the way of action much, though. Levels alternate between very linear point A to point B stages in which you charge through enemies looking for the mysterious new guy in town who's taken over the nuke business in the aftermath of RoboCop 2, and self-contained sandbox areas that put the cop in RoboCop. As you walk around the mean streets of Detroit, you'll come across side missions focused on Robo's prime directives of serve the public trust, protect the innocent,
their
and
nuts
uphold
off.
the law. Some are simple, such as having you issue fines for small infractions. It sounds kinda silly, but it's a fun bit of role-playing, slapping a ticket on this truck, or manning a podium at the police station and listening to a litany of citizen complaints and dealing with all these weirdos.
I'm the guy from that poster, so here I am. Now, give me the money.
I will have to detain you.
Fine, but I still get the reward, right?
Other side missions are more expansive and are the sort of contained side stories that feel worth playing on their own merits.
play the demo.
One subplot spanning multiple quests has you helping to reform a drug addict turned informant. Seemingly mundane things like helping
Kaiser
him
and-
return a watch
no,
he
G
stole,
hasn't
or
played the
pick out a
demo.
VHS
No,
tape
no,
from
sorry,
the
he
video
has played
store,
the
are
demo,
poignant palate cleansers from the brutal action sequences, though there are certainly a few good shootouts along the way. Completing all the side quests and main story took just over 17 hours, which is a pretty solid
17
runtime
hours.
for a single-player-only campaign. A simple
Nice
leveling
and short.
system does a good job of offering a basic sense of progression as you go, feeding skill points into things like increasing damage resistance or extending the slow motion time frames.
It's a good
as well
double
as
A
some
title, this
non-combat
is.
skills that open up new dialogue options or allow you to open safes. Every few upgrades spent on a particular skill add a perk, like a rapid dash maneuver or armor that reflects small
An
arms
80
fire back
209.
at enemies. Finding bits of evidence scattered around, reading notes, and completing bonus objectives are good sources of XP, giving a nice incentive to go off the beaten path in the open areas.
Gotta wait for a sale on this one though.
RoboCop Rogue City is a pitch-perfect throwback to the action movies of the 80s. It's over-the-top violence with charm, largely well put together but rough around the edges. Most importantly, it's a fun way to spend time in a beloved fictional universe that doesn't overstay its welcome. Blasting at goons as an unstoppable walking killing machine remains as extremely entertaining as it seemed on the big screen, thanks in part to an impressive commitment to capturing the look and feel of the original film. Mixing in elements like routine police work and side quests does a great job changing the pace too. Even if it's not the best example of visual
giving this
fidelity,
like a high
some
7.
bugs along the way, that love of RoboCop
sounds like a high 7
this
review.
is a solid B movie of a video
it's a
game,
7.
which is exactly what the source material demands.
Yep. Yeah, it's a swimming in 7 style. This is.
For more, check out our reviews of Alan Wake 2 and Hellboy: Web of Word, and for everything else, stick with IGN.
Let's have a look at Hellboy. What's that about? I'm just curious about Hellboy. Not bad. 7 is like, for me, like the low bar for a good game. Back when 7s used to mean something. Swimming in 7s vector. Shit.
As a longtime Hellboy fan, it continues to astound me that there are desperately few video game adaptations of the big red monkey devil's exploits. There's a lot to love about Mike Mignola's almost 30-year-old hellion, from his look to the fable-flavored supernatural world he skulks around righting wrongs and protecting the innocent, the often touching pieces of self-reflection throughout the many stories that touch on themes of loneliness, discrimination, found families, and the risks and rewards of rising to a higher calling. 7 Hours with Web of Word was a good reminder of the challenges involved with turning such a complex work into an interactive toy. While it nails much of the look of the graphic novels, it trades substantial story and characters for an entertaining but low-stakes, action-packed romp whose roguelite elements fail to give the heavy-handed devil his due.
Let's cut to the score, guys. Cut to the score. Oh, it's a 6. Fuck it.
At first glance, Web of Word is gorgeous in the same grumpy.
It's a 6 out of 10. It's just pure action, roguelike elements. Sacrifice the story from what he said. Nah, fuck it. Fuck that shit. Shame. Shame when the game looks that good.
Yeah? Well, you're too late. My parents are dead. My father died a long time ago. And my mother...
They can't do right by Hellboy. The movie.
Monsters at
the last movie that came out. Fuck.
It's just me here now.
Could have been good, but it was trash.
Let me ask you a question.
Ever since Guillermo del Toro left that franchise, it's just been in the shit. They need to let him do the 3rd movie.
My name's Sona.
Sona. What a lovely name. Sona, you mentioned a graveyard. Is that where the crew is, you know?
Buried? Yeah. It's a bunch of stones with those necklaces like the ones my mom and dad had hanging on them.
Thank you, Sona. I'm going to talk to my friend here a minute, okay?
Okay, Sarah.
They need to do a proper animated series on streaming service. They should. We need Guillermo del Toro back for this, man. He's the only guy that cares about Hellboy. Poor Sona living by herself.
Phew. I don't even know where to begin. Am I? I feel like a nervous wreck. Oh, there's so much to process. But I don't have time to deal with it right now. If you want to help, then find that graveyard and bring me those necklaces so...
I actually had that Hellboy game on wishlist. Removed it shortly after it came out because I saw reviews were mixed. Yeah.
Oh, I'll be fine. It's you I'm worried about. Sona's monsters are undoubtedly hostile life forms that have claimed the graveyard as their territory.
Hellboy. Do you know that's the games nowadays, like Callisto and Hellboy, are relying on screenshots and the way the game looks to sell people on it. This is why gameplay is so important. People get enamored by FF16, enamored by the graphics and the looks and the art design and the trailers, and then we play the game. It's generic or it's simple. You know what I mean? Fucking shame, it looks so good. Robocop could have been the same. A 7's an admirable score. Kenji, you be saying using sellotape to get fingerprints, yeah, which is not how you do it. That's not how it works. You dust it and you put something like a grip, but it's not adhesive. It's not meant to be adhesive. I prefer that Starfield is more curated RPG than empty void sandbox, but if you tried to suggest it was more through trailer screenshot, yeah. To look like a flower, which attract predator prey. They look like fucking sunflowers. That's fucking jokes. There's no way, Baker. There's no way. I'm trying to figure out who took the cookies from the cookie jar. Michael does live. There's no way. Mowing down the local flora and fauna. Michael playing that screaming game was 2 jokes, yeah. He hated it. He did flinch a little bit, but he didn't scream. But this weird look on his face, oh yeah. What's that? This thing's alive. Should have been a free demo. I mean, the game looks like it solely relies on its novelty, which fades quickly. Might not be. I know. I wasn't looking at the chat. If I looked at the chat quicker, I'd know it was a sponge boss. That is a phase boss. Sorry. And it ain't skill issue. Like Baker said, I dumped an entire military armory into that guy. So if he was supposed to go down, he would have gone down. But I just didn't look at the chat. I didn't realize. It's a hard reaction, yeah. Alright, where is the thing I need? Collect the gene tags. Music that's playing right now is so dope. Seven out of 10. Where's the rest? This was the thing that followed me. Damn. Gotta. Sorry, I'm slack jaw morning right now, so excuse me. Gotta forgive me. Gotta. You spell it Goddamn. I'm trying to say goddamn. Goddamn. They in the other ship. Goddamn. One lost them water metal, yeah, the other ship. You wearing those prison clothes I got you tattooed? Nah, I'm not wearing the prison clothes. I'm wearing like stats, ones that improve my stats. Gotta. Let's get up there, piece of shit. God dang, God dang. D-A-Y-U-N-G. God dang. Yeah, I did the Ryujin. I did all of the Ryujin. I have the manipulability now.
Sona, calm down and listen to me. It's much too dangerous to stay here all by yourself, darling.
I don't care. This is my home. You can't make me leave.
We can't leave her here. It's not safe. She has to come back with us to Jemison. Oh, don't know what to do. Can you?
Yes, I've got the diplomacy empath perk. I'll do it.
I knew I could depend on you. Now all we have to do is convince this poor girl that she's better off leaving the planet with us. I don't know if I have it in me to say the right things.
I can hear you talking about me. And I don't care what either of you say. I'm not going
in a dolphin.
Look, I'm clearly out of my element here and not in the right state of mind. Could you just talk to her, please?
Yeah, don't worry, fam. I got this. I got this. Got this.
Why won't Sarah listen to me?
She cares a great deal about you.
That doesn't make a lot of sense. She's only known about me for a little while. That still doesn't mean I should leave the only home I ever had.
Dude, if I do say so myself, that emoji needs to become a Twitch emoji. Twitch need to hit me up. Twitch need to hit me up for a deal. Legit. That should be the rage emoji. There is no... I don't know if there's an official rage emoji. So they need that to be the official rage emoji. I'm quite proud of that.
Mom told me there were really bad people out there. Worse than the ones I've already seen. But leaving Mom and Dad behind, it's really hard. Even though they're dead, I don't want to abandon them.
I should. I think something needs to gain enough traction for Twitch to do it. I don't know how it works.
I suppose you're right. Mom and Dad always promised that I'd leave here someday. I'm sorry I yelled at everybody. I know you and Sarah are just trying to help. I'm going to go get my stuff and then I'll board your ship. Don't worry, I'll stay out of the way until we get, well, wherever we're going.
Request edits. Say you'll give them part of your Pokemon card collection in order to cement your legacy around across the website. Dude, if only it was that easy. Only it was that fucking easy.
That poor girl. I hope we've made the right decision. Oh, I do hope that's true.
They still have emotes like these, which aren't even cropped. Yeah, it's pathetic.
Casting her back into society. It's going to be difficult for
Give
her
the
to
emoji. Nah, I ain't gonna give it. I need a cut.
Promise me we'll check on her.
I need a cut every time it's used.
Thank you. Look, before we leave Cassiopeia behind, I wanted to say one more thing to you. Perhaps at the Overlook.
Pokemon's feet and half a Twitch staff will have it added by.
Won't take long. Let's go.
I'd rather sell that shit to TMZ. That's the case.
Let me get my things together.
I know you wish to leave
talk
Cassiopeia,
later.
but please, allow me a bit more of your time. We're almost there.
Okay. Overlook, okay. Give the air, give the air. Oh, Lord. Where are you, Sarah?
Look, before we head back to the ship, I wanted to tell you how much of an amazing gift this
Yeah,
has
that's
been.
true, Baker.
You had to push me to come out here, and if I hadn't have listened to you,
Yeah, I've
the
not
universe would
said
probably
anything.
have never known about that little girl.
I'm not saying anything. It's Twitch's own internal system, I think.
And I intend to repay you for that, even if it takes the rest of my life. You know, this is the second time I've been on this world, and until this very moment, I never stopped to reflect at just how magnificent it was. Oh, look at this place. This is the reason I'm out here, exploring the stars. Worlds upon worlds, just waiting to have their beauty discovered. Shedding this burden of my past has finally allowed me to open my eyes, wider than they've ever been.
Look into my eyes. Look into my eyes. I only opened the door. You're the one that stepped through. Do I flirt? I'm hoping there's much more than a simple gratitude tucked away in that statement. Please don't fuck this up.
Perhaps. I suppose we'll both have to think about that for a while now, won't we? Well, I suppose it's time to bid goodbye to Cassiopeia once again. This time, under much happier circumstances. Now, let's head back to Jemison. I want to give those gene tags you gathered to Admiral Logan and figure out what we're going to do with Sona.
He wouldn't. He has a reflex, or he's a contrarian. We haven't had a Max Payne in over a decade. And he hasn't even played the Rockstar games. For over a decade. He wouldn't play the remakes. New Atlantis. New Atlantis. What's going on? Zenith and Wake 2 random gymnastics. Yeah, it's not retro enough. Retro. Fucking retro. Same with Zenith Awake 2. Zenith always been like that. Would a Mega play OG Mafia 1? No, he just wants to play emulator, retro emulator game. Too Western.
That your ship that landed now?
You'll be scanned as you enter the city.
Omega would start a Western game. He'll never finish it though. I don't know what game he's finished in the last year. I can't tell you what game he's finished the last year.
I think my thoughts would be okay with the
AC6, yeah. Even though he was hyping it up to everyone. I can't understand people like this. They'll pay for 4 or 5 games across like 2-3 months and never finish them. What a waste of money. What a waste of money. Oh damn, look at that smile, that winning smile.
Hey there.
Look at that winning smile. Is she gonna permanently have a smile on her face? Because our romance level is like 100%.
Talk to you soon.
She actually has a permanent smile on her face to show that she's like 100%. His only playable console is Steam Deck. Must look shit on that small screen. Tales of... No, he didn't. Or Elden Ring. The game that his bro leaked all that info about his passport. Well, because he didn't finish those either. He sold them apparently for the Steam Deck. He sold Elden Ring. He sold Tales of Arise. Like, Steam Deck is good that you can play PC quality games, even obviously at low res, low frames, but PC quality games handheld. But the fact is, he never finishes the game. That's the issue, guys. It's not what form he's playing it in. I mean, he plays retro games. He don't care what form he's playing it in. The fact he never finishes. Issue.
Yes? You needed something?
Big baby. Big baby. Toshi, there ain't been no drop frames on the stream, right? This game is running silky smooth for me. There's nothing in this. There's no choppiness, right? Like you were seeing like 2 streams ago. I want a podcast with just Gio and Omega. No drops, good. Alright, remember when Gio was playing at like 360 resolution? He didn't realize. I think it was Deus Ex 1, yeah.
I served my time in the fleet. But were I a younger man, I'd be back out there now. Welcome back. Did you find your answers?
And we did it for the child that was marooned there. A child born from 2 of the crew that survived the crash. After her parents died. That poor girl spent years surviving on that hostile world, alone. We abandoned her, Admiral. We let her down.
I'm sorry. I had no idea. How could we have possibly known?
But it's the charm, though. The charm of the Bethesda jank.
Sona. Is that her name? She must be a remarkable young woman.
She's extraordinary, Admiral. And I'm afraid the United Colonies...
Who's he looking at? Who is he looking at?
You're absolutely right, Sarah.
There we go.
We did let her down. One thing that I can assure you is that the names of these men and women will never be forgotten. I'll see to it personally.
Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck to both of you. It's been an honor.
It's weird that the old games never had this issue.
We should have a little talk with Sona. Poor thing's waiting for us at the lodge.
There, she just happened to walk into frame. That's the issue. She'll sit on any seat. She'll look for any seat to sit on. Bloody hell. Sarah vanishes into thin air. Sarah Morgan gives me hope. Foursome. Forget threesome. Awesome. What are you doing? Step out the fucking elevator. Where the Toshi gone? Where the Todd Toshi? Toshi Howard. What if Todd Howard's real name was called Toshi Howard? That'd be fucking hilarious. Toshi Howard. Tosh Howard. Tosh Howard.
As much as I'm eager to explore the universe, there's nothing quite like the feeling of returning home.
Nice. This was a good quest line. I like this one.
My return to the lodge triggered a full system update. I am now fully prepared to assist you.
It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the Eye full-time.
Vladimir. Vladdy. Imagine if all this time Toshi was Todd Howard and we'd be speaking with the maker of this game. Dude, that would be so jokes. That would be so jokes. Todd, is that you? How long we known each other, Todd? Come clean. Is that you? Phil to this day probably still believes that Toshi is all of us signing into the same account. I love this lodge. Cozy. Vected. Be cozy, fam.
Yeah? Did you want to talk about something? There you are. I was wondering when you'd come and say hi to me.
Hello, Sona.
You lie to me.
I see you found your way to the lodge without any trouble.
Yeah, it was kind of hard though. All these people around. Never seen so many people in my entire life. They sure won't. They have to catch me first.
It's true. You're one of the toughest people I've ever met. So, what do you think? Do you like it here, Sona?
At the lodge? Yeah, this place is huge. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. You must be like a bazillionaire, Sarah.
Oh, don't I wish? This place
Phil and Zenith could be related.
It belongs to everyone who's a part of
What if this is a whole giant conspiracy?
And I think it should belong to you
against
too,
me and
Sona.
Baker?
I want you to stay here and make this your
What
home.
if we're living in the Matrix and all you guys